Good morning. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, but it feels like Monday. I'm clearly still very under the weather, so this is going to be exciting. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I don't know if you guys know the sick cycle. Over the weekend I was feeling pretty bad, and but then started to feel better. But now like my head is just unloading everything that was stuck up there. So there's a little bit more coughing and sniffling and sneezing involved. So, well, this might be a little bit of an abbreviated show. We're just gonna see. We'll see what kind of energy I got in me. But excited to be back here with last night's action. We had some fun stuff last night. Who do we got in the house? We got BD's up in here, Jay Blaze, Snoopaloo, Kevin's here, we the people, Borland, the common man, to the house, Brent's here, D-Lo, Boudevine, Stubbs, the gang's all here. Like the stream, subscribe, do all that stuff. You can find all of our info in the show notes. If you're trying to get in to the Discord, you should do that. Look, we got Andres here, the rad dad. Do all that stuff. Appreciate everyone just being here this morning. DJ Local, good to see you, sir. But yeah, we'll talk last night's hoops. We'll then poke around at So Rare and Top Shot maybe for a hot second and look at tonight's action, and then we'll call it. It's gonna be a quick one. I think the comment. I think I was feeling myself a little too much yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm back. I'm healthy. It's Monday. We'll do a morning show. We'll do value hunting. We'll do some other stuff, and then we'll do live before lock. And then I had an in real life thing that I needed to do. So, whoo, baby, it's a tough one. Ruben says I believed in Bertans and he pulled through. Bertans, yeah, he did, man. He did. Sabonis, yeah. Hey, listen, guys, let's start the show with that. All right, we'll victory lap here. I think I called last night. If you guys watched live before lock, I think I called a 2020 game, and Sabonis hit it. The Hornets suck at Garden Bigs. It's incredible. But that's the last game of the night. We're not there yet. So let's dive into some of the hoops. Let's dive in. Let's just get into it. Let's get into it. We had revenge game. Revenge in Cleveland. Cleveland and the Jazz game sucked. Cleveland won 122-99. Laurie Marketing went for 24 and 6. Donovan Mitchell went off in the first quarter, then slowed down. He had 23. Clarkson had 23. Jared Allen had 20 and 11. Garland 17 and 8. And then Chetty off the bench. Cleveland just keeps winning games. Keep winning games from Cleveland. I was excited for that game to be more of a storyline, but because it was like such a blowout, I don't think anybody cared by the end of it. We're just like, okay, whatever. And because there was some other stuff that happened. Philly and the Raptors. I shared a YouTube short this morning of one of the most awful sequences of basketball between Philly and Toronto. You know what? Actually, I wasn't going to do this. I'm going to read the box score of some of these guys on Toronto. Like, what the fuck is going on with Toronto right now? So last night, this game went to overtime, by the way. Sounds like you'd use a quick shot of fireball to clear out that system. Man, dude, I've been like Mucinex and stuff. I've tried everything. I've tried everything. This is a problem with asthma, is that like everything hits you, everything just stays around for an extra few days. But I shouldn't be complaining because the entire city of New York is back getting smashed by Coco, RSV, HPV. They're getting hit with everything right now in New York. All right, so Siakam had a good game. He played 48 minutes. This game went to overtime. Sixers won 104-101. Siakam went for 38, 15, and 6. He had a great game. Fred VanVleet played 41 minutes. He shot 3 for 15 from the field, 2 for 11 from 3. He had 9.6 rebounds and 3 assists in 41 minutes. He almost played a full-ass game. Scotty Barnes, he only played 30 minutes. I don't know if Scotty Barnes got hurt or whatever, but he had like 6 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds in 30 minutes. OG Anunoby, 40 minutes. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Who else we got? Who else? Chris Boucher, 13 and 10 in 30 minutes. All right, whatever. But just they suck, man. They really suck. They're really, really bad. Andre says you work at a nursing home in New York and it's bad. Yeah, everybody's getting hit with everything right now. I'm lucky. I'm a fucking strong boy, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a strong boy, so I'll be fine. I was really nervous on Friday when I started coming down with it. I'm like, no, I don't want that. What everyone's having. So I feel very fortunate that this is what it is. It's just more annoying right now. Oh, here we go. Welcome. Thank you for being here this morning. The devil's lettuce. All right. Let's relax. All right. Toronto guys. I should read the Philly stats. Let's give Philly some love. Embiid had 28-11. Toby had 21. I'm not calling him Tobias anymore. Toby 21. Harden 14, 8 and 7. Hey, what's Toronto gonna do? What's Toronto gonna do? Do they start trading pieces? What's happening here? What does Toronto do? Oh, my coffee tastes bad. Ugh. I just went black. I went black with it. I don't know why. I was like, let's just clear everything out. Up here, down here. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyways, Hawks Magic. Hawks almost blew. So they were up like 11 going into the fourth quarter. They won 126-125. The one thing I want to point out, this for you fantasy freaks. One thing I wanted to point out, there was a surprise starting 5 from Atlanta last night. And I can't tell if they're just like messing things around or what are they doing. But they started 3 guards, basically. They started DeJounte Murray, Trae Young, and Bogdan, which I was very surprised to see. And then put Hunter at the 4 and Collins at the 5. There we go. Long love the Hawks, says Mohawks Atlanta. Shout out Mohawks. Shout out the captains. Also, we're going to do a drop real quick because I gotta blow my nose. Let's do a little mental. No, let's do something else besides mental health. Let's do come on. What else? What can we do here? What can we do? We need a drop. It's gonna be mental health. Whatever. We'll just do this.
Hey man, I noticed that some of my series 2 moments, I spent a lot of money on them and it's not worth as much. So, Jacob, can you make it worth more?
Yeah. Anyway, so the Atlanta thing, right? Them starting those 5 guards was kind of weird. So Okongwu came off the bench, and I think that probably concerned a lot of people. Okongwu still played 28 minutes, but what I'm more not concerned about, what I'm more curious about. So that was Collins' first game back. Collins was held to 20 minutes. I wonder what Atlanta does. I mean, obviously when Capella comes back, they go back to that, but Capella's out for a couple weeks. So do they continue to play small and maybe they like Okongwu off the bench? So I don't know, something to pay attention to. Something to pay attention to there. On the Magic side of things, dude, I don't know the last time we said this name, Bob. Markelle Fultz. Fultz had 24, 9, and 6. He's honestly had a couple of good games in a row. The shot hasn't been following, so it's good to see him put up 24. You know what? I still root for Markelle Fultz. I do. Paulo 18 and 7, Franz 19 and 7, and Mo of the Wagners had 16 and 10. Trae with 37 and 13. 37 and 13. But good for Atlanta. They got DeJounte back. They got John Collins back. So they're happy. They're happy. They got a W against, honestly, the Magic, the best team in the East right now. So huge win for them. Huge win for them. Oh man, guys, so congested. This is going to be a nightmare. This might be a 30-minute show today. What do we got next? Or maybe I just let the mucus flow, you know? Crazy Orlando has 2 number 1 overall picks on their team. I know. Fultz was my so rare award this week. Can see getting him in a lineup soon. Yeah, hell yeah. He's their best guard right now. AJ Griffin. Yeah, dude, AJ Griffin, I think he had 19 or 17 off the bench. I forget what it was. He's been playing great, though. AJ Griffin's been playing great. I was going to say I got to take an L on that. I don't have to take an L. I had no opinion on AJ Griffin. But, man, he's been great. All right, Spurs and Rockets. This game, man, just 2 teams who could give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Spurs won. Look at Andre. Andre's about to say, stop. Please say the Knicks. Mike, please say the Knicks are the hottest team. Zach Lowe did a whole podcast on New York. Say the Knicks, Mike. Spurs and Rockets. Yeah, dude, who cares about this game? The only thing, Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr., I feel like there was buzz for them, right? We're like, oh, dude, the sexy young guards, just like, yeah, they don't play defense, but they're offensive juggernauts. They've sucked lately. They are not fun. Şengün at 22, Devin Vassell at 26. I don't think Keldon Johnson didn't play that game, so they still won. They won without him. Zach Lowe did it. Well, no, he did half a podcast on the Knicks, the other half on the Nets last night. The other half on the Nets. But yeah, good win for the Spurs. Good win for the Spurs. I'm not. Should we talk anything else? No. Who cares? Who cares about the Spurs? Devin Vassell's good. The rest of the team is just a rotation. It's just a rotation of random dudes. Minnesota beat the Mavericks. This is a good win for Minnesota. Minnesota's stringing some victories together here. Let's start the narrative now. Trade Karl-Anthony Towns. You got to trade Karl-Anthony Towns. They're a better team without him. Trade Cat. And without Cat and without Rudy, Minnesota took it to the Mavericks. Also, look at Anthony Edwards' numbers, man. You get those bigs off the floor. Anthony Edwards is balling. Luka had 19, 7, and 6. That has to be Luka's worst game of the season, right? That has to be his worst game of the season. Luka Magic. Luka, like bad magic, though. What a bad joke. What a fucking dumb joke. This is what I'm talking about. We needed gross. Spencer Dinwiddie at 20 and 7. Christian Wood 15 and 13. Naz Reid. Oh wait, did Luka get tossed? Did I miss that? Luka got tossed. I thought he had played I was looking at the minutes. Okay, thank you guys. Well, you know what? Fuck it. It still counts as his worst game. Okay. I missed that. What did he get ejected for? Look at everybody's telling me at the same time. What did he get ejected for? Was he talking some ish? Ooh, cat for Siakam. I feel like Toronto says no to that. Naz Reid 27-13, and then another Anthony Edwards 27-13 and 9. He was getting cooked and got mad. Hell yeah, I love that. Good win for Minnesota though. Racking them up, dude. Racking them up. That's all you can do. Is that 3 in a row? 4 in a row? We'll look. Don't worry about it. We'll look. Name a better backup center than Naz Reid. Onyeka Okongwu. Next question, Stan. Don't come at me like that, okay? Don't come at me like that with these questions when I have answers for you immediately. Udonis Haslem. Next question. That was fun. No, you're right, though. Naz Reid's balling. Davis Bertans. Yeah, Bertans cooked. Well, Bertans came back, hit a lot of deep shots. I forget what his final number was. I almost wrote it down and then I said Naz Reid. You think Reid's better than Okongwu? Get out of here. That's just because if you're a fantasy basketball fan, you're saying that. But you at actual basketball, you want Okongwu every time. You do. Oh God, I'm gonna shove just like tissue straight up my nose after the show. We're just gonna soak it in. We're gonna sponge it. Soak. Isn't that what the kids do these days? They soak. Yeah. Who had a soak reference on your bingo card? Eric Fernandez says, "Are we gonna talk Lionel Messi Salt Bay controversy?" No, there's no controversy there. Lionel Messi did the Lord's work by not talking to Salt Bay. Who's the fuck is Salt Bay? Why do we care about Salt Bay? Whatever, because he went like this one time? No, thank you. We need Bertans ISO cam during the games. He's fascinating. I totally agree on that. He's a weird dude. And then Nick Richards. Nick Richards had a good game last night. He doesn't play consistent enough minutes. That's sharp. I wish they would. I wish they would just guarantee Nick Richards. He put up like 14, 11 in like 22 minutes last night. I wish they play him more consistently. I really like Nick Richards. Nick Richards also like a crazy offensive rebounding rate, which is I was surprised to learn that last night. I was so busy last night. The only real game I watched was that last one. But yeah. All right. Let's see. Bucks Pels. I need to go back and watch the rest of this, but Bucks won 128-119. Giannis 42 and 10. Brolo. We had a Brolo setting. I feel like we haven't seen his name in a while. Said his name in a while. 30 and 7. Jonas Valanciunas. Sleeping giant for a while. He's been pretty quiet. We haven't. It's been a lot of like weird games for him with Larry Nance playing a lot of small ball 5. Jonas's minutes have been. I think the Pels like playing small. Well, no Larry Nance last night. And they're like, okay, do we run Willie Hernan Gomez out there or do we just play Jonas? And he's like, my name is Jonas. And he goes 37 and 18, just a big old game. Zion 18, 7 and 7. CJ 31, 9 and 8. Good win for the Bucks. I feel like the Bucks haven't played a real or like won a real game in a while. He cooked. Giannis was good. They were without Chris Middleton again. And yeah, they're just a good win for them. Pels like slipping a little bit. They can be slipping. Anyways, OKC Portland. Let's keep going. My body is failing. They were rotating off Jonas all game. Can't do it. Played Yovel in the wrong contest last night. Damn. Oh, we might need another video. We do need another video, guys. This is a dumpster fire. What's going on? Do I even have any more? Yeah, we do. All right, let's do another mental health check. We need a longer one here. This one here. But I'm just not gonna do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do. Yo, same fleece though, huh? Same fleece, baby. We were rocking the same shit today. Although I looked healthy, I looked hot in that. That dude gets it. You know what I'm saying? This dude does not. All right, OKC Portland, hell of a game winner by SGA, fading away, baseline jumper. Just called SGA time. SGA time. SGA went for 35 and 6. Dame went for 28 and 6. Grant 26 and 8. And then Jalen Williams 13, 7 and 4. Do you know Dame? I saw this Bleacher Report quote that I thought was made up. Dame said, like, of course, Steph is the greatest shooter of all time. He's like, but I don't understand why I'm not considered the second best. And at first I was like, wow, it's a wild quote. And I was like, I don't know, maybe he is the second best. I think that's probably nuts to put him, like, confidently put himself ahead of Clay. And I don't know, who else are we forgetting? There has to be some more, like Kyle Korver, excuse me. But maybe with like the amount of volume and responsibility Dame has on a team, like pretty much solo, considering he still is that effective as a 3-point shooter, whether it's catch and shoot or off the dribble. I don't know. I thought that was, like, at first I thought it was a wild take. And then I was like, I don't know, that is pretty good. He is that is pretty good. So anyways, I like it. Jason Terry. Oh my God. Luke Kennard, Larry Bird. I know, but it's, yeah. I mean, I love Larry legend. I feel like if Larry was playing during this time, it'd be different. It's just hard to compare the eras when they didn't really shoot threes like that. Eddie House, dude. How about Eddie House? Anyways, good win for OKC. I love SGA. 2 games left. Suns beat the pants out of the Lakers 130-104. Lakers sat LeBron, AD, Russ, Austin Reeves, Magic Johnson. Like, they sat everybody. Dennis Schroeder. Also, I saw somebody, I think it was I forget the Twitter handle, but they were complaining about Dennis. So in So Rare, they got a tier 2 reward and they got Dennis Schroeder, and they were like, bullshit. They were tweeting about it a lot, replying to So Rare and stuff. And I was like, I agree. I don't think Dennis Schroeder is considered a tier 2 player, but the timing of it was fantastic, right? Because he, with everybody sitting, he was like value-wise, like one of the best plays on the slate for So Rare. So he could easily flip that like at the top. So I was like, yes, he probably isn't a tier 2, but that's like a great card to get as a reward on that specific day, because you could play him and he went off for his cap, because I think he had a cap of 17 and he put up like close to 40, right? So that's either a great play for him or you just sell it at the top. Yeah, people saying Ray Allen, Reggie Miller. Yeah, all great answers. But anyways, 34 and 4 from Schroeder. Ayton had 21 and 11. Bridges had 20. CP3 28 and 8. Same thing. Dante DiVincenzo. I think they're like constant. It's a dynamic list, right? So they're constantly changing it. So like DiVincenzo at his cap is probably worth a tier 2. Like, that's a card you really want. But I think we're just like, our brain is like, oh my God, I need like a better player, which I agree. Like, it feels weird for that to be a reward, but I do think it is a reward. And last game of the night, Hornets 125, Kings 119. Kings can't lose that game. They blew that game. You can't. They were at home. It wasn't like a back-to-back, I don't think, or anything. They can't lose that game. But LaMelo like dominated the fourth quarter, so he didn't play a ton. He ended up with 23 and 12, and I think like 16 of his 23 or 17 of his 23 all came in the fourth quarter. He was dominant. A lot of like tough finishes, a couple of deep threes. Oubre at 31 and 9. Richards, we already talked about, 14 and 11. De'Aaron Fox with 37, and then Sabonis, man, 28, 23 and 7. The Charlotte Hornets in 2 games gave up a total of 50 rebounds to starting centers. 50 rebounds. That's so many rebounds. 50. So let's combine stats. So Jokic last night, all right, so 68 points, 68, 50, and 17 to starting centers. 68, 50, and 17. What? What? And then, but somehow the Kings lose that game. So I don't know. You fuck the beam, right? That's why the lights were purple this morning, but I changed them to blue. Oh man, we need another drop. We need another drop. Sorry guys, hold on. Here we go. All right. Top Shot comment said you can tell I'm old. I'm the one who referred to the guy from the 80s. I know. I'm sorry, man. But at least it was Bird. It was like a good reference. You weren't like Dale Ellis. Shout out to Top Shot, run a backdrop. Let's look at the standings quickly, and then we'll look at tonight's schedule, and then I'll pop over to So Rare. And then honestly, I'm gonna finish this early today. They need to work. I think Mark Williams has been hurt. Oh, yo, B Foster. Let's go B Foster right now. B Foster. I saw this on Twitter, baby. B Foster hit for 15. Let's pull up his tweet, bro. Let's pull up his tweet. I'm pulling it up right now. That'll give me life. Look at this lineup from B Foster last night. Okay, just absolutely crushed. All right, here we go. Here we go. Share screen. Also, look at us. We're 21 minutes in. Haven't shared screen yet. Look at B Foster right here. Bang. Let's go. Let's go. This is huge W for B Foster. Look at this lineup. Schroeder with 40. Lonnie Walker with 27. Ant-Man. The Ant-Man at under 10% ownership. Huge W. Also, I love the two Minnesota guys. No Dallas bring back. Excuse me. Edwards, 65 points. Paulo with 38. Nas with the 52. I can't believe Nas was only 39%. Like, I feel like he should have been 80% ownership. Devin Vassell, and then Jonas with the 73 at 3% ownership. Holy hell. Look at B Foster, my man. Huge W for the community. We love to see it. All right, Bucks, half game lead over the Celtics here in first. What else? The Cavs moving. Oh, they're already in the third spot, but only 2 games back from the Bucks. Who else played last night? Sixers got another win. Sixers 5 in a row. Cavs 4 in a row. Who else played last night? Hawks now on a 2-game winning streak. Who else we got? Look at the Wizards, dude. Wizards suck balls. Magic with an L there. So there you go. Nothing. I guess we had the Pistons here at 8-24. Pistons leading the league here for Wembanyama. On the west side of things, Pelicans drop a game, right? So they drop. Suns pick one up. They're back into the 3 seed. Kangs drop one. They're in the 6 seed. Clippers just like sneaking up here. Clippers slowly sneaking up to the 5 seed. Blazers with the L right there. Wolves now 3 in a row, 6-4 in their last 10. They've moved into the 8 seed. Jazz down here, Mavs down here, and then Warriors, Lakers, Thunder, Spurs, Rockets. Let's look at the schedule for tonight. See what we got cooking. All right. God. All right. Utah, Detroit. Yes, can't wait. Must watch TV. Bulls in the Heat. I don't care about that one either. Golden State, New York. That's actually going to be interesting because of my So Rare lineup. Washington, Phoenix, good dog shit. But Memphis, Denver. I am excited for Memphis, Denver. We got to pay attention to the injury news because Denver has a lot of guys questionable for tonight. I'm going to go over So Rare here. So let's see if we got anything spicy on my lineups here. Common tier 2 projected over here, 40, 40, 11, whatever. Dame 45, Damon Jones, whatever for common champion. But over here, limited contender. Dario Saric was a play. I saw that Jacques Landau was missing time and then was hopeful that Ayton was going to miss another game. Ayton came back. I will say, Dario Saric put up 8 fantasy points in 5 minutes, which is pretty impressive. Scotty Barnes, we already talked about being dog shit. Jalen Green, we already talked about being dog shit, so I need them to step it up in their next one. But this is where we have some fun. Sabonis and my champion put up 75. Zion only 39, but he's got 1 game left. Hopefully we get a ceiling game from him. Okongwu with 29, I'll take it. Lonnie with 35, I'll take it. And then we just need a ceiling game for Freddie. And then I got a little unlucky with my rare contender. Harrison Barnes got hurt last night. He put up 27 before he got hurt, but missed like the whole 4th quarter. 24 from Damian Jones is fine. But here's the moneymakers tonight. The moneymakers tonight are these 3 guys. So that's a squad. In the chaos last night of Live Before Lock, I forgot to hit up all my my like training, and I can tell I'm not feeling well. That's what's going on. Guys, I think I apologize. It's only gonna be a 25-minute show. I was very curious to see how my body was gonna hold up today for this one, but I am feeling not great. So I'm gonna call it here and then hopefully be at full strength tomorrow. It's weird. I feel fine, but I just like for performance, like you see the bags, my nose, like I don't want to keep dropping videos. So Plunge Father got here, and then I immediately called it. I could sense it, dude. I could sense the Plunge Father was there. Check those morning show contests. Okay, I'll check those morning show contests. Let's see what we got here. And I'll check one more thing too. All right, where's the leaderboard here? I don't want to see my lineups. I want to see this here. What do we got? Also, I know they're working on expanding it so we can get more than 100 in here. But let's look at the morning show first, since that's where we are. The leaders got it a little slow here. All right. Common champion, we got Rose, Biggest, and Woozy. That's our top 3 so far. Patrick's in 5th right there. BD, I see you in 7th. Let's check out limited champion. Oh, I'm in 2nd. Rilo in 1st, chicken friggin' 3rd there. There we go. Can we look at Rilo's squad? Luca, Ant-Man, DeJounte. Wow, rolling out DeJounte, dangerous. But Nas, is that Lonnie? Nas, Lonnie, and Ant-Man is a great start if you get ceilings from those other guys. We can look at limited. Oh, no. Go back. What happened? All right, whatever. While that loads, I'll also go over here. So I got 3 squads through. 3 squads through into the next round here. This is actually kind of spicy. So Jalen Hurts looks like he's going to miss this weekend, which I think is going to hurt a ton of the best ball stuff. But I still have Justin Fields. So basically, I need Fields to have a ceiling game. We got Saquon, Travis Etienne, Stevenson, and Mostert. If Jeff Wilson misses another game, is a good play. Then we got CD, Waddle, Godwin. Devonta takes a hit with no Jalen Hurts, although maybe Minshew Mania hits him up. And Odell Beckham, LOL. And then Cole Kmet and Hunter Henry. The other squad that got through, this is maybe my favorite one. My running backs are dust. Hopefully Dameon Pierce comes back. But we also got so we got Burrow and Cousins, Connor, Jesus. So I need Connor. I got lucky with Tyler Algier this week who went off. So hopefully Atlanta just rides him. And Damian Harris. Those are like my 3 running backs. But my wide receivers, Jefferson, Higgins, Hill, Drake London, Jahan Dotson, and then you got like he's gone for the season. Wandell, Alec Pierce, Tyquan Thornton, and then Kittle and Ingram are my 2 tight ends. And then the last squad, this is the one I'm most excited about. I know it's the lowest scoring one, but you got Mahomes and Tua, Dalvin Cook, James Cook, Gainwell, Mostert, and Brian Robinson. So that's still live. And then Devontae, Waddle, McLaurin, MVS, Garrett Wilson, Jacoby Myers, and then down here, Taysom Hill and Mike Gesicki. So we get 3 squads through, though. 3 squads through. I'll take it. It's good to get 3. Is this the MZ flu game? It does feel like it. Yeah, Fields going against top 5 defense. I know that's okay though. That happens. Fields. I still feel okay about it. I like the squad. I'm just happy I got 3 into the semifinals. I'll take it. All right, guys, I'm dying. We're gonna call it here. We'll be back tomorrow morning. I hope everybody has a good day. We out.